Hi everybody. I chose to do my speaking mentor speech on somebody that I know from books and from sermons, and his name is Craig Groeschel. I have a little bit of information about him, if I just could let you in on that. So his name is Craig Groeschel, and he's pastor and founder of Life Church in Houston, Texas. He is a New York Times bestselling author, and he's a leadership expert and promotes a podcast series about leadership. And to do all these things, he has to be an excellent public speaker. So I just have a little clip of him right here.
I'll give you a little piece of my story. Like some of you, I was pretty wild in college. Did any of you have a wild streak somewhere? Yeah, see their hands? You could say I was building my testimony, okay? That's kind of what I was doing. And along the way, my sin caught up with me, and I started searching and seeking, and through a little Bible study, my life was radically and indescribably transformed by the grace of Jesus. I went from wild party guy to bold evangelistic Jesus guy overnight. Completely changed. I wanted everybody to know, and so high on spiritual enthusiasm but low on wisdom, I just put Jesus all over anywhere I could.
Alright, so that's just a little clip by him. I just think he's got some really good main points to why he's a great public speaker. He really just has a connection with the audience, and he kind of gets on the level of the viewers. He's pretty relaxed in his body language and his speech. He's comfortable, something that I would really like to improve on for mine. And he uses a lot of tone and pitch in his speeches and will quicken up his voice to get the message across that he's trying to make. So I'm here to tell you a few things about that. I'm here to tell you why he is a great public speaker. I am here to tell you what steps I will take to be as good as a public speaker as him, and how this can positively affect my future by learning how to do things. So, like I said before, that he's just really comfortable with his audience, and he uses a lot of body language that really tells a story more than his words do. He really has a way of connecting with the audience and getting on their level, so it feels less like you're being talked at, but you're being talked to, and I think that's a great skill that a lot of public speakers have. The rapidness, like I said before, of his voice, when he's trying to get the message across, he'll speak very fast, or he'll speak very slow. He'll heighten his tone or the volume. All those things, I think, make up a great speaker because you're just not getting bored. He's keeping you locked into what he's trying to say. The things that I will do to try to be as great as a public speaker as him is that I just need to relax a little bit more. I tend to be somebody who's a really nervous speaker, and I'm sure that a lot of people can relate to that. I just don't feel natural a lot of the times. So that's another thing I'm going to try to do. Also, I use a lot of fillers when I speak. When I forget my train of thought, I'll just continue to speak about things that aren't necessary or important. And I almost think it'd be better if I just slowed down and I took a pause if I needed to, so that I could remember my next point. All those things I have a hard time with, and I think if I were to improve those things, there's nothing that could stop me from being a great public speaker. I think that this could really positively affect my future in ways of my career. I feel like it's important to be a great public speaker in any career that you have. I also feel like it's great in social circumstances when you're talking to people, talking in groups, or it'll give me the ability to just think before I speak. All these things I think are so important to being a public speaker for school, for your job, for life. There's just a lot more that goes into it than just taking a public speaking class. I really think that it can enhance your quality of life if you can feel comfortable to say what you need to say in front of people. Thanks so much for watching.